Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to share some products that I have been loving in the month of September, and I wanted to tell you guys about them because some of them are incredible. In fact, some of these have actually kind of surprised me. We'll just jump right in and I will share some of these products with you guys. So the first thing I'll talk about is that candle right back there. I have talked about this candle probably before in different videos, but it is back to this season. It's back to fall, and I've been burning this candle for the past couple weeks, or at least the past week or so, and I just love it. It's the Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Pecan Waffles candle, and it is my absolute favorite candle of all time. Yeah. That's kind of hard to say, but it is definitely true. Now, I have gotten another candle from Bath & Body Works this season. It is their caramel apple candle, and it smells just like a caramel apple. So I really love that one too, but this one is just, it's my favorite. So I had to include that candle because it is so cozy. It's so amazing. The next thing I want to talk about is a few skincare products that I pretty recently, I've had these for a couple months now. I don't think I've ever in my life used new skincare products and noticed such a difference before I started using these. They're pretty pricey, so they were definitely an investment of skincare, which I feel like, you know, we should definitely pay more for our skincare than we do for our makeup anyways, because our skin is more of an investment. So I didn't mind paying these. I thought, well, as long as they make a difference, and oh my gosh, have they made a difference. I'll start with this one. It's the, and I may absolutely be pronouncing all of this wrong, but the Ole Hendrickson, the Truth Serum. It's the vitamin C serum, and I don't know, I got the 1.7 ounce. I don't remember how expensive this is. It's definitely pricey. All three of these products are pretty pricey, and I'll have everything linked down below in the description box. I got all three of these skincare products at Sephora, but this, every morning I will wash my face, and I put this on first, kind of let it sink in, and then I'll put my moisturizer on. But it has, I don't know exactly the claims of it. I'll have to, let's see. Yeah, I don't exactly know the claims of this, but it has lightened the redness in my cheeks. I have definitely noticed a difference in that. My freckles seem a little bit lighter. I'm not really sure, but it just kind of overall has brightened and smoothed the appearance of my skin. And I'm really shocked by this, and I love it. It smells really good. It's real fresh. It just goes on really easily. It sinks in pretty quickly. I will definitely continue every day to use this from now on. I may try the Drunk Elephant one next. I'm not sure about that though, because I really like this one. I actually had a sample of it, and I wasn't super impressed. I wasn't using it every day. It was a teeny tiny sample. The squirt bottle, every time you would squirt it out, it would like pop everywhere. So I think that's why I wasn't using it consistently enough to really see a difference. But I've just heard such good things, so I decided to jump in and splurge, and I'm really glad I did. So the second thing is the Drunk Elephant TLC Sakari Baby Facial. So this, I said on my blog, I talked about this on my blog a few weeks ago, and I wasn't sure about it. The very first time, I use this about once a week. I have been using it. I usually use it every Sunday night. So what it is, it's 25% AHA, 2% BHA. It's got, it says, let's see. It's basically an at-home facial, and it's just, it gently exfoliates with the chemicals instead of a harsh scrub. You put it on your face, and immediately you can tell that it's tingling, and almost on the verge of burning, just slightly uncomfortable, but not really painful or anything, in my opinion. Now, if you have more sensitive skin than I do, it may burn. I'm not really sure, because it definitely, there's a slight uncomfortable sensation, but it doesn't last. It goes away after just a minute or so, and you leave it on for about 20 minutes, and then you rinse it off. The very first time I used it, I used a tiny thin layer, because this is about $80, I think. So I thought, oh, well, hopefully it can go a long way, and you know, I can just put a tiny bit on and make it last forever, which it really will. You only use it once a week, so it probably will last forever. But I just put such a thin layer on that I don't think I really noticed a difference. So the second week, I put a much better layer on my skin. I mean, I didn't glob it on there, but I put a good amount, a decent amount, like you probably should have. And it does say to put an even amount all over your skin. So I felt good about the amount that I put on there, And I don't know, I wiped it away, and you know how when you exfoliate your skin, it just feels like a baby's butt. You know, it feels so soft when you use like a scrub on your face, and I expected that, and I expected a miracle. I don't know what I expected. I expected a lot, and I just wasn't getting it. But the more I've used this, I noticed something. I went to the dermatologist a couple of years ago. I had a little spot right above my eyebrow, and it was just a little skin colored spot that it was raised on my skin. And so I was worried because it was new, you know, and so I went to the dermatologist, and she was like, oh, that's actually nothing cancerous or anything. It's an age spot. She said it just comes with age. So I was like, oh. And she said, I can remove it, but you know, then you may have a tiny little scar, so it's up to you. So I was like, oh, it wasn't bad enough to remove. Of course, so I was fine with it. I just have lived with it. It's not even a big deal. I didn't love it, but it didn't bother me. But I've used this maybe 6 weeks, maybe 5 or 6 weeks. And I was in bed the other day, and I was like, wait a minute, where's that spot? And I went and looked in the mirror, and that little age spot is gone. And I thought, that is weird. So I don't know if it was this or that vitamin C serum. I'm not really sure. Or the third product that I'm about to talk about. But whatever this combination of these 3 skincare products that I've started, I can absolutely 100% say that I have seen a reversal anti-aging process happen on my skin. I mean, I don't know how in the world, but that spot is gone. So I am a firm believer in these 3 products. So I had to share that. So the third skincare product is also from Drunk Elephant. It is the Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. And after I wash my face each night, I will put on my eye cream under my eyes, around my eyes, and then I'll put this oil on my face. And I also talked about this in my blog a little bit a couple weeks ago. I love this facial oil. It's definitely expensive, but it is really just packed, concentrated with really, really good stuff. So if you can splurge on a facial oil, I really recommend this one. It definitely just so moisturizes your face, and it's so great for anti-aging and everything, but it doesn't just feel like it's just staying on top of my skin. It feels like it's sinking in really well. So I love this facial oil so much. The next thing I pretty recently got at Target. It's from Soap and Glory. It's the Call of Fruity Fruity and Exotic Hand Food Hydrating Hand Cream. I actually use this just all around as lotion. I need to get the tub of the body butter or whatever it's called. This smell is gosh, I love this smell. It says a nourishing blend with marshmallow extract, macadamia oil, and shea butter. Let's see if I can find something that describes this smell. I like how on the back it says, warning, this is not a food, it's a hand lotion. Anyways, I can't find anything on here that describes the smell, but it is a little fruity, but not too much. But I love the smell of this stuff, and their hand creams are always really moisturizing and really nice. The next thing, I have used this for a long time. I had a little sample pack of it forever, and when it went on sale with the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty or whatever that sale is called, it was half off, and I knew I had to get this. It is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid, and it's a highlight, and I got the color in Moonstone. This thing is gonna last me forever because that little sample lasted me for like 2 years. And I mean, not even a half, it's a little pump. I just will squirt out not even a half a pea size, and then I'll just kind of spread it out and get like a small stipple brush, put it on the tops of my cheeks and like a little bit on my nose, and then I'll get my beauty blender or my sponge or whatever I'm using and just like blend it in. And it's what I'm wearing today. It's just really natural. It's not glittery, it's not sparkly, it's just like a really natural glow. I just think it's the prettiest highlighter that I own. It's pretty much the only one I ever use, and anytime I stray from it, because I have a ton of other ones, anytime I go use a different one, I'm always like, oh, I wish I would have used this. It is my favorite. The next product is something that I'm so glad I tried. I was using the Anastasia Eyebrow Wiz. Is that what it's called? I think, and I loved it. It was my favorite eyebrow pencil, and I ran out of it, and I didn't feel like doing an online order at Ulta or Sephora, and I didn't feel like going to the store, and I happened to be at Target, and I was like, well, I've heard this NYX one is similar. Let me just try it. I was like, I probably won't like it as much. Wrong. I love this, if not as much, or as much, if not more. It was like $6.99 versus $20. It has the same little tip. I got the same color. I think I was taupe in the Anastasia one, and I got taupe in this color. It's the perfect color. I absolutely love it. My only complaint is that when you pull off the lid, and the Anastasia one may be this way, I don't think it is. This is such a weird, stupid complaint. But when you pull off the lid for the brush, you have to put the brush lid back with the brush, and then the pencil lid back with the pencil. You can't like interchange them. So when I'm like putting them back, I'm like, oh, it doesn't, okay, let me go back to this one. That's really not even, yeah, see, like I'm trying to put it back on and it's not. You have to match them up correctly, and so when I'm like in a hurry doing my makeup, I'm like, oh, which one goes with which? So that's a weird complaint, but it's my only complaint. I will probably not get that Anastasia one again. I'm just going to keep using this NYX one because it's almost half the price. I haven't compared the ounces, so I don't know if one has less ounces than the other, but I love this, and it's lasted me a long time. And my last two products are eyeshadow palettes. The first one is the Anastasia Norvina palette. I'm sure you guys have heard lots of things. I'm sure you guys have heard lots of things about this. It's beautiful. Anastasia has amazing eyeshadows. They just blend flawlessly. They're pigmented. They're gorgeous. I love the shimmers in this palette. I'm just sad to say some eyeshadows, I have like a reaction to them on my eyelid, and it seems like a lot of shimmery ones, but it's only some. I don't know why. There was only one other palette that did this to me, but this palette's doing it to me, but I'm not going to get rid of it because I love it so much. But it just really irritates my eyelids if I use these shimmers. So it's only because I think I have this weird reaction. Like this color, the Dazzling color, is my absolute favorite, and it just irritates my eyelids so bad. I don't think it's going to stop me from using it, possibly. I don't know, it drives me crazy, but it makes me sad. But it's so pretty, and I love it, so I still had to list it on my favorites. And last, but certainly not least, is the Makeup Revolution, the Emily Edit, the Wants palette. I was going to get the Needs, but I didn't. I'm sure you all have seen this a million times by Emily Noel on YouTube here. But this is upside down, but these are the shadows. It's just, there were so many choices in this palette. I just thought I had to get this because there were so many looks that you could do. So, and it's not disappointing. It is so beautiful. It doesn't irritate my eyelids like some eyeshadows do. So I'm really glad I got that. And it's so cheap. I think it was $20 for all those eyeshadows. So you really can't go wrong. There are a million different looks you could do with it. Okay guys, so those were my mostly beauty. I think those were all beauty, except for the candle back there, but all my favorites from the month of September. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed some of the products that I have been loving this month. You guys let me know down below some of the products that y'all are loving this month, or if you've tried any of these, let me know. Or if you've had any reactions like that where I said that about my eyelids, because I looked it up and it doesn't seem like anybody ever has that problem with their eyelids, having that reaction with eyeshadow. So I don't know what it is, but you guys let me know if y'all have had that reaction before. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep up with my videos that come out usually about twice a week. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye!